This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with the acclaimed actor, singer, dancer, the one and only KARISSA Dumbacher. But before we get to our interview, here is a sneak peek at KARISSA's incredible talent. In the trouble. You're looking for trouble. Well, hello, KARISSA. How are you?
I'm so good, and I'm so happy to be here.
KARISSA, it is so great to finally meet you, and I'm so excited. The audience got to witness just a sneak peek of your incredible talent. You are in Beijing. It is nighttime there, morning time in New York. You have been working steadily since recently graduating college. You have received awards up the wazoo. KARISSA, though, I want to know first and foremost, where were you born and when did you fall in love with the theater? I mean, was it like, did you see a Broadway show and you were like, I want to do that? Was it a solo you had and you were like, ooh, I love the way this feels? Talk to me a little bit about your journey and your love of the theater.
Sure. I was born in Orlando, home of Mickey Mouse and all of the theme park gigs. So I was involved with theater really since I can remember. I was in church plays and everything, and it was always just a part of my life. So I don't know if there was ever a specific moment that I was like, this is what I need to do. I've just always been a theater kid. And eventually, around high school when you're asked, what are you going to do with your life? I just realized there was only one thing that I could do. Like I had to perform in some way, shape, or form. And so I did. I went to school for theater and I graduated and now I'm doing it.
You are doing it and succeeding so well, KARISSA. And I want to know, are there any dream roles that you have within the theater?
Absolutely. I've always said that I'm going to age into my dream roles because I am an old soul. So, Mother in Ragtime, Amalia Balish, and She Loves Me, these like older women characters that I just feel like are so inspiring. Definitely something along those lines.
No, absolutely. You do have a regality about you. I mean, with my director hat literally and figuratively on, and just witnessing you, I mean, for someone so young, you have a leading lady um, poise about you. And it's probably, something that's been in you since you were young. I can definitely see you belting out Back to Before in Ragtime or any of those She Loves Me, hits. But I'm also curious, KARISSA, I mean, I could also see a role written for you because I feel like you have this blend of old school, like old golden age Broadway theater, MGM, but you also do have that current pop sensibility. It's like you're a fusion.
Thank you. I totally agree with what you were saying that I've always felt like more of a classical leading lady. So I'm currently singing pop music in China, And this just kind of landed in my lap, and I was like, I'm not really a pop singer, but I'm just going to learn on the go. And I feel like I've grown so much having to step out of my comfort zone that I never thought that I would. So I love that. I would love a show to be written for me. That's my new dream role. So thank you for that.
Just manifesting some things for you for 2022, Carissa.
Of course.
Um, I also want to know, when did you get to Beijing? I want to know how the whole gig came about, the audition process, how long you've been working, because you are working in the middle of a global pandemic. We were talking offline. Obviously, as I told you, I'm just getting over this Omicron variant of COVID. And although it's, spreading like crazy here in the US, you're doing okay in Beijing. But yeah, talk to me a little bit about the audition process for what you're doing right now and how you've been doing over there.
Yes, so I'm an Orlando kid. I went to school in Orlando and I performed at Universal for years while I was in school. So theme park gigs have just always been a part of my career. And I was actually working at Cedar Point during the summer of 2020 when it all went down. Um, and I was working at Cedar Point. I was like, what's my next thing? Theater's not open yet, but theme parks are still chugging along. So I decided to audition for Universal Beijing and Universal Japan online. They have auditions every year if anyone's interested. It's a great gig. And yeah, the audition process was actually really long. It took about 5 months of callbacks and interviews. And then it took another 3 or 4 months to actually get my visa after I got cast. So altogether, it was almost a year from auditioning to when I actually got here, which is crazy. But I'm so thankful to have had theme parks that have like kind of been there for me while other theater wasn't. So yeah, don't knock theme park gigs if you have never auditioned for them. They are steady, it's good money, and the people
And
are amazing.
And also, Carissa, you look at all of our leading ladies of Broadway, leading men, everyone on Broadway. They were either headlining cruise gigs or doing these amazing theme park gigs before they made it. And what a great opportunity to work on your craft. And look at the end of the day, work is work, period. And the fact that you're working in a global pandemic, I love the fact that we both know the incredible Todd Schroeder. As I told you offline, when I saw his name by yours, I was like, he's just amazing. So for the audience to know, Todd Schroeder is an acclaimed multi-hyphenate director, producer, musical director, composer. In my performing days, every time I'd be in LA, Todd was at the keys. And just amazing, Carissa. You have so much to look forward to. And before I ask my final question, I want to let the audience know, for more on the amazing Carissa, you can read more about her right below this video. Carissa, if you could give advice to performers out there who, may be struggling, who may not, be working, and they need some light in their life, what advice would you give to them?
I have thought about this question a lot, actually. And my answer is that life isn't short, life is long. I think as performers, we tend to be very critical of ourselves. If you're not working right now, if you don't have the next thing lined up, then you're not good enough or you're not working hard enough. No, 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 no. That's just not the case. Your life is so long, your career is so long. I think take every day as it comes, think about your mental health, make sure you're enjoying what you're doing. I think we just need to be nicer to ourselves, be kinder to ourselves. And I think when you start to do that and forgive yourself and allow yourself space to create and to actually be a performer, even if you're not performing, that's when like the amazing gigs come along, when you're finally in tune with your most creative self. So I think, yeah, just be kind to yourself. These few years have been hard for everyone, and we're going to get through it.
Karissa, I need a TED Talk by you. You're so inspirational and so positive and an incredible talent. I'm so grateful that you took the time today to speak with me. I'm so happy you're joining this incredible new social media app, FENIX360. But selfishly, and most of all, I'm happy that we're connected now, and I cannot wait to work with you when you're back in the States.
Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you.